This is JJ Barrera from the Dallas Mavericks, and you're gonna love this video from my boy, Cheeto Gohan 5, Puerto Rico represent.
If you want to buy cheap and reliable NBA 2K19 MT, please go to dvdj.com and use the code Shiro to get a 5% discount. Yo, what is up YouTube? Shiro Gohan 5 here again, and today we actually finally got NBA 2K20 gameplay news. So the NBA 2K20 developers team, they have a blog usually on Facebook, and today, Monday, August 5th, just a few minutes ago, they released their gameplay blog. And so there's a lot of information here. We're going to try to go over some of it real quick and share our thoughts on it. So the first thing that they talk about is a motion engine upgrade. And from an excerpt of what they talk about here, they say that there's better foot planning, momentum modeling, and motion style variation. They've said this every single year, and it never is, you know, what they say it is. So I'm just not going to put stock into that one. But they also say this. Thanks to the addition of motion styles, you'll quickly feel the difference between a lumbering big versus a quick, explosive guard. Now this is interesting. The motion team spent a lot of time researching and analyzing sprint speeds and acceleration times of real NBA players, which helped us tune our player speeds to more accurately depict the speed of the NBA game, especially in the open court. We really wanted sprinting to be a valuable resource and not something that everybody automatically does everywhere they go. So this year you'll notice a flashing yellow effect around the stamina bar when your energy level drops below a certain threshold. And once you hit that threshold, you'll quickly ramp down to a run speed and get tired much faster. So it's important this year to pick and choose when you want to explode with your first step and not abuse the sprint trigger all game long. Now this is awesome. I've wanted this for such a long time. For 2K19, you could literally just hold turbo the whole game on defense and on offense. And even though your guy got tired at some point with tireless scorer badges, you could pretty much keep holding it the whole game. So now this sounds very interesting. It seems to me like the animations are going to be completely different between bigs and quicker guards. So this should be awesome for mismatches. So now even if someone decides to run a full big man lineup on Myteam mode, for example, sure, they might post you up if you're running with a guard, but at the same time, they're not going to be able to keep up with you. If this is correct, they're not going to be able to keep up with you. You can just first step them, use your sprint whenever you need to use it, change speeds, and the bigs are just not going to be able to keep up. So this is like awesome. If implemented right, this is great news. Number 2 here, they talk about handles and sauce. Let's see what they say here. Ball handlers now have contextual awareness of specific situations on the court that they didn't have before. Pick and roll wrap splits, situational cuts, and backcourt versus frontcourt movement are a few examples. Signature dribble styles. We added new concepts such as top variation, dead legs, punches, hessy lifts, inverts, etc. Cuts and first step also vary greatly from one style to the next, allowing us to differentiate speedsters like the Aaron Fox and John Wall from players like DeMar DeRozan who move with more wiggle. LeBron James, Kawhi, and Kobe and Tim Hardaway have signature dribble idle stance. Magic Johnson and John Stockton set up their offense with their unique movement, bringing the ball up court, while open floor players like Russell Westbrook and Giannis get different sprint accelerations and animations in transition. There are 27 different styles that you'll see across the league that you'll also have access to in My Career to create the type of ball handler you want. Okay, this seems to be talking about like a whole ball handling package almost. It says the list of styles include base, big, power, fundamental, quick, slasher, shifty, James Harden, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Jerry West, Dennis Johnson, John Stockton, Allen Iverson, my favorite, Tim Hardaway, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, Kemba Walker, Steph Curry, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. So those are the 27 different styles, I guess. It seems like we might not be able to take a few dribble moves from Kobe and a few from Magic or something like that. So I think there was more variation in 2K19, to be honest, if this is what I think it is. But either way, it seems like a good change of pace here, and I'm interested to see where this goes. It says the new system gives you the tools to be successful ball handler just by using the left stick. So that's interesting, but it also says if you want to make your defender look bad in the process, you're going to need some sauce. So let's see what the sauce is. It's probably going to be the right stick. Size up mechanics, a new size up mechanic, allows you to change standing dribble moves together in a cleaner and more realistic way. Finally, every move is performed one-to-one by flicking the pro stick, and there are no pre-scripted sequences this year. Players have full control over whether they want to lull defenders to sleep with slow rocking crossover or pound the ball hard with quick machine gun style crosses. The new size ups really give you the freedom to create your own unique rhythm. When mastered, you'll be able to break off even the best on-ball defenders. But when over-dribbling or trying to perform the wrong moves at the wrong time, you'll see players fumbling the ball or easily getting ripped by their defenders. Okay, again, this is interesting. This is interesting. It seems like they are tuning the dribble moves like quite a bit. You're still going to be able to use the pro stick here, which is the right stick. But and there's no pre-scripted sequences, which is awesome. But it seems like you really have to hit the right move, or there goes your drive. So you're stopped there or stripped from the ball. So hopefully this means that for my team we're gonna get more challenging. Hopefully this means we're gonna get less spamming of just a bunch of dribble moves on my team, the mode, and other modes. And means that you actually are going to need some skill to be able to get by your defender. And this is awesome. I love that. New Sham Gods. They're talking about new Sham Gods. The fake Sham Hesse that Will Bynum pulled out at the Big Three. Dude, that sounds awesome. And even before you put the ball down, triple threat offense has been expanded as well, with a plethora of new moves including directional jabs, mid-step overs, shimmies, and new first steps. Ankles beware. This is awesome. This sounds awesome. Then we move on here to read and react. They're talking about read and react. Let's see. Defense. On-ball defenders will be happy to hear that we're providing more tools to help them lock down their checks as well. Yes! Finally, 2K. Internally, we've been calling this the read and react defense. When guarding the ball, defensive players will see a small arrow under the ball handler indicating where they're leaning or attempting to go. Oh, this is NBA Live. This was an NBA Live this year. The arrow shows up at different times based on the defender's abilities, modeling the different reaction times between a poor defender and a great one. That's cool. I do like that. Anticipating the ball handle movements properly and cutting off their attack will yield much more predictable outcomes, such as stonewalling the dribble, forcing a pickup, or causing a fumble. Thanks to the motion engine upgrade and its improved defensive footwork, as well as a greatly improved body upright system, one-on-one battles now resolve in a much more predictable way, showcasing the differences between attacking a flat-footed defender versus a highly skilled lockdown. That's awesome. This sounds like I'm definitely into this. You'll also notice the indicator ring changed from a solid circle to broken up lines as the ball handler moves around the court or performs moves. They retuned the on-ball steals to be much more predictable, so now you know when you're actually gonna get a steal, which we really needed that, because before it was just the ball was right in your face, you would strip, and you would get called for a foul, or nothing would happen. So apparently now, the indicator ring changes from a solid circle to broken up lines as the ball handler moves around the court or performs moves. The more broken up the circle, the more vulnerable the ball handler is to losing the ball. This is awesome. This is awesome. So now you clearly know if you have a shot at a good strip or not. Shot solutions and paint D. Okay, so now they reworked the layups as well. Very interesting. They say here, if you started a Euro gather but saw the defense close in, you could redeflect the pro stick down to branch to a floater finish to avoid contact. Now this is awesome. I wanted this for so long. Sometimes I start the Euro and I'm like, nope, should have done something else. Now you can do something else. This is awesome. This is insane. It seems that they captured a bunch of new in-air collisions, hard fouls, grab blocks, and swats. So we're going to have a lot more animations this time. It seems like, I hope it's true. There's new fakes for and backdowns for post scorers, new moves. And post defenders will also have access to an expanded post body up system that will help them lock down spins, drive, drop steps, and hop steps. Man, I mean, everything seems awesome so far. I really hope that this is all true. Here we go, working off ball. Let's see what they have here. Off ball juke moves are back. This is, again, very necessary when you're playing Pro-Am or Park, especially. Off-ball juke moves, they were in past 2K, but they took them out for some reason. I don't know why, but it says that they're back and they have improved. With simple pro stick gestures, players have access to fake first steps, spins, and stutters that you can chain together, wow, or immediately branch out to perform flare cuts, dive to the hoop, or spot off for open J's. They're broken down into 3 levels to separate elite off-ball players from the rest. Awesome, dude. This is awesome. Defensively for off-ball, collisions were reworked. If you can read where your off-ball offensive opponents are trying to go, you can cut them off and put them in a box. Better interactions between screeners and defenders. It says they have complete control to help defenders navigate around screeners, which is awesome as well. Quick screens by tapping the set screen button. High risk, high reward, and must be used sparingly though. So this is good. The whole quick screen being a high risk, high reward, because this is what a lot of cheesers use on my team. Just quick screens on the 3-point line and try to get a quick shot that way. If it's a high risk / high reward now, then that's awesome. It might make people think twice before using it a lot. Screen rejects are in. Screen blowups are in. This is all great. We can also override our coach's screen defense strategy. So it seems like we're going to be using hold the swap player button or double flick the right stick to call for a switch and manually override your coach's screen defense strategy. That sounds great. On the offensive side, they have something called the new dynamic freelance engine. Your teammates will create intelligent off-ball motion without ever having to call a play. Look for them to automatically run smart offensive actions for your best players, including off-ball screens and cuts to create scoring opportunities for themselves. This new system, in conjunction with the continuing evolution of ACE, makes running a structured offense much simpler for the masses. I hope this is true. I hope it's true. Freelance was actually a step up from what we used to have before, so it sounds good. There are new play action buttons. Quick to access mini actions that can be called to create your own offense. Floppy, receive screen, isolation. We had that in 2K19. We'll see if they make it even quicker this time. Create a favorite place list in place of the play action buttons. Wow. Creating a favorite place list. Assigning up to 8 of your favorite to-go plays. Now, this was definitely needed, especially for my team. This is going to be big. Last year, we introduced series actions. Their one request for this year was user-created series, which we heard and are bringing to NBA 2K20. Yes! My team is going to be insane. User-created series, dude. So I can actually take a few plays from the Iverson series, which is my favorite, combine them with a few plays from 21 Delay series or something like that, or the Warrior series. Man, I'm gonna love this. I am gonna love this. You can even control how the series is run. So, like, if you want the series to repeat that same beginning play again, if it was successful the last time, if you don't want that, you can call it a run through, call it in order, dynamic, however you want. This is a huge step up for real. AI defense was also stepped up. Transition defense has been rewritten and introduces new options, including protect the perimeter and wall up. Wall up is the transition positioning used against elite downhill players. That's awesome. So now, especially on my team, this is all great news for my team, because especially now when they're trying to inbound the ball just to try to get to the other way, to the other side of the court immediately and try to run the break that way, now you can set the wall up strategy and just have some people there at all times. This is great. Badges and takeover. They have created an impressive list of 80 badges to allow players to express different strengths in various areas of the game. 80 badges, guys. We even added neighborhood-specific badges that enhance the physicality and flashy play of the playground. That's cool, too. But 80 badges is going to create so much variety in my team and any mode, basically. This is insane. Takeover returns with more content and new features. We've tuned the takeover abilities to be much more balanced across positions and playstyles. This is good too. Closing thoughts, just a few thank yous here. Believe me, this is just the beginning. This is awesome. Okay, so that's all we got. This is insane though. Like, most of the things I have read here, they are great for every game mode, but especially for my team, a lot of this stuff is... I cannot wait to get started on my team this year because it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I hope you guys like this quick video here and my take on the news for today. And please, if you haven't, consider subscribing, like my video, comment on what you think you liked and disliked about this developer blog here. And we'll see you again soon, guys. Appreciate you. Peace. SheroGohan5 out for now.